This channel talks about movies in slow, clear English to help you practice your English listening comprehension. 10 years ago, a cartoon about a girl who sails across the ocean became one of the most loved family films ever made. Now, that same story is back. This time, with real actors instead of animated characters. But is it too soon to remake such a beloved family movie? Let's talk about Moana. Let's start with the story. Moana is the daughter of the chief on a small island called Motunui. She has always felt a pull toward the ocean, even though her father tells her it's too dangerous to sail past the reef that protects their island. Here's our grammar focus for this episode. Moana's father says the ocean is too dangerous for her to explore. Too plus an adjective means more than is safe, allowed, or wanted. Too dangerous means so dangerous that it isn't a good idea. When the island's plants begin to die and food becomes scarce, Moana realizes the island itself is in trouble. An ancient darkness is spreading, and the only way to stop it is to find the demigod, Maui, and return a powerful stone called the Heart of Te Fiti to where it belongs. So Moana set sail alone against her father's wishes, determined to save her people, even if the ocean is far bigger and more dangerous than anything she has ever faced. She soon finds Maui, a proud, larger-than-life demigod who isn't very keen to help at first. Maui tells Moana she isn't strong enough to survive the journey alone. Enough, after an adjective, means having the right amount, or in this case, not having it. Not strong enough means her strength isn't at the level that's needed yet. Together, they travel across the ocean, facing monsters, storms, and ancient trials. As Maui slowly teaches Moana how to sail, and Moana slowly convinces Maui to become the hero he used to be. By the end of the film, Moana must face the fire demon, Te Kā, to restore the Heart of Te Fiti and save her island. A challenge only she is brave enough to attempt. Now, let's talk about how this story is told, because this new version tells the story in an interesting way. It barely changes it at all. This film follows the plot of the original 2016 animated movie almost exactly, scene for scene, song for song. The main difference is simply that real actors now play every role instead of animated characters. Many critics say this new version is too faithful to the original. Too faithful means the film copies the original so closely that it doesn't feel new or different enough to justify existing on its own. Visually, though, almost everyone agrees the film looks beautiful. The ocean scenes, the island, and the costumes are rich, detailed, and full of color. By bringing the same songs, the same jokes, and the same emotional moments to life with real performers, this movie asks a simple question. Is a story this loved worth telling again, even if it isn't different enough to feel new? Now, let's look at what critics and audiences have been saying about Moana. Critics have been largely negative. Many reviews call the film redundant, and some critics say they're simply tired of studios remaking films that didn't need to be remade at all. One major headline literally begged studios to stop, arguing that these remakes rarely add enough new material to feel worth making. Not enough new material means the amount of new content isn't sufficient to justify the film. Some reviews go further, saying the movie is too similar to the original in almost every single scene, right down to the camera angles and the songs. However, audiences feel completely different. Family audiences have responded very positively, with many saying the movie is a lovely way to share a story they already love with a new generation, especially children who are watching real actors bring these characters to life for the first time. Many parents say the movie isn't too different from the original. And for them, that's exactly the point. They didn't want a new story. They wanted the story they already love, told again in a new way. This is where the online debate really lives. Critics want something new enough to feel worth making, while audiences are happy that it stayed close enough to the original to feel familiar and safe for their families. So, is the film too faithful or just faithful enough? Right now, that seems to depend entirely on who you ask. Let's go through the phrases from this video. To plus an adjective for something that is more than is wanted, needed, or safe. The ocean is too dangerous. Adjective plus enough for having or not having the right amount. She isn't strong enough, or it doesn't feel new enough. Enough plus noun for a sufficient or insufficient amount of something. The film doesn't have enough new material. Try making your own sentence about a movie you've seen using to or enough to describe what you thought of it. So, what's the final verdict on Moana? If you love the original film, or you're watching with children who haven't seen it before, this movie gives you exactly what you already love, told again with real actors. If you're hoping for something new and different, critics agree this isn't it. Really, this might be a movie where the right question isn't, is it good? It's, do you already love the story enough to watch it again? Did you enjoy Moana? Let me know in the comments on the video, or get in touch. If you learned something new today, subscribe on YouTube for more movies reviewed in slow, clear English.